You hand over your card at a beach cafe in Seminyak. The terminal beeps and asks a question in English you actually understand. Would you like to pay in your home currency? You tap yes because that sounds safer. You just paid about 7% over the real rate, and the fancy no foreign fee card in your wallet did nothing to stop it. That is dynamic currency conversion. And in Indonesia, it shows up at almost every card terminal that sees a foreign card. Over a 2-week trip, it quietly adds up to real money. There is one button to press, and one short phrase in Indonesian that shuts the whole thing down. Most travelers think credit card fees in Indonesia are a card problem. They are not. They are a moment of payment problem. The fee you are trying to avoid is not set by your bank back home. It is set right there at the terminal, in the 3 seconds between the cashier handing you the machine and you tapping a button. The card in your wallet matters less than which button your thumb lands on. Get that one moment right, and the rest takes care of itself. So, here is what is actually going on under the hood. The mental model most people arrive with is, my bank charges me a fee for spending abroad, and a fancy travel card removes that fee. Both halves of that are true. They are also beside the point. When a foreign card touches an Indonesian terminal, the terminal recognizes it and offers a small service. It says, in friendly English, "Would you like to see this charge in your home currency?" That service is called dynamic currency conversion. The terminal does the math for you, on the spot, at a rate the terminal picks. That rate is worse than your card network's rate, usually by 3 to 8%, sometimes more. Your no foreign fee card cannot save you here. It only blocks the small fee your bank would have added. It cannot undo a bad exchange rate that was baked in before the transaction ever reached your bank. By the time the charge lands on your statement, the damage is already done, and there is no one to complain to. Here is the sequence. 5 moves. Most of them take a second. Step 1. Before the trip, bring a card with no foreign transaction fee. Many travel-focused cards from Capital One or American Express qualify. Apply weeks ahead, not the night before. This blocks the 1 to 3% your own bank would otherwise add. Skip this, and you pay that surcharge on every coffee, every dinner, every taxi for the whole trip. Step 2. At the terminal, watch the screen. When the cashier hands you the machine, do not tap anywhere yet. The prompt you are looking for says something like, "Pay in your home currency," or in Indonesian, "Bayar dalam rupiah." That word rupiah is the one to spot. In Indonesia, paying in rupiahs is the cheap option. Paying in dollars, pounds, or euros is the trap. This is the reverse of what most travelers expect. Step 3. Pick the rupiahs button. Always, every time, no exceptions. If you tap the home currency option, you have just agreed to a markup of roughly 3 to 8% on that single purchase. On a dinner of, say, 600,000 rupiahs, about $40, that is $2 to $3 gone for nothing. Multiply that across 2 weeks. Step 4. If the screen is in Indonesian and you are not sure, say one phrase out loud to the cashier. "Saya bayar dalam rupiah saja." That means, "I will pay in rupiahs only," pronounced "Saya bayar dalam rupiah saja." The cashier will either press the right button for you or hand the machine back with it sorted. This is the polite no, friendly, clear, no accusation. Skip this and you are guessing in a language you do not read. Step 5. Check your bank app within a day or 2. The charge takes 1 to 3 business days to settle. When it lands, the rupiah amount on the receipt should match what your bank converted, give or take a sliver. If a 500,000 rupiah dinner shows up as suspiciously more than your converter app says it should, you accepted dynamic currency conversion somewhere and did not notice. Knowing this early lets you catch the pattern and stop it on day 3 instead of day 12. That is the whole fix. One good card, one button, one phrase, one habit of checking. She has been in Ubud for 4 days. Dinner at a place tucked behind the market. The bill comes. 420,000 rupiahs, around $28. The waiter brings the terminal. The screen lights up. Pay in USD, $29.90. Pay in IDR, 420,000. The dollar number looks friendlier. Her thumb hovers. She picks the rupiahs button. The waiter nods, takes the machine back, prints the receipt. The whole exchange took maybe 6 seconds. She just kept somewhere between $1 and $2 in her own pocket on a single dinner without anyone in the room knowing anything happened. Next morning, coffee in Seminyak. Different terminal, different brand. This one does not show her a clean 2-option screen. It is in Indonesian, and the cashier is already looking at her, waiting. She does not read the words, she just says it. Saya bayar dalam rupiah saja. The cashier smiles, taps once, hands it back. Done. That is the whole skill. 2 moments, both under 10 seconds, both worth real money over a 2-week trip. One small bonus before the vocabulary. For online bookings made from inside Indonesia, like a hotel extension or a tour, watch the checkout page for the same trick. Sites aimed at foreign travelers will sometimes default the price to US dollars. Switch the drop-down to rupiahs before you click pay. Same logic, same savings, no terminal involved. 4 phrases, all of them tied to the moment the terminal is in your hand. 1. Bayar dalam rupiah. It means pay in rupiahs. This is the question the screen or the cashier will ask you. The answer is always yes. 2. Saya bayar dalam rupiah saja. I will pay in rupiahs only. This is the polite no from step 4, your one-line override when the screen confuses you. 3. Coors MasterCard Lebih Bagus. The MasterCard rate is better. Swap in Visa if that is your card. You will almost never need this one, but if a cashier pushes back, it ends the conversation. It signals you know what is happening without accusing anyone. 4. Tanpa biaya, without fee. Useful at ATMs and counters when you want to ask plainly whether a charge is coming, not specific to card terminals, but the single most useful 2-word phrase you can carry in Indonesia. Here is the version you screenshot. Bring a no foreign fee card. At the terminal, do not tap right away. Always pick the rupiahs option. If unsure, say, bayar dalam rupiah saja. For online bookings, set the currency to rupiahs. Check the charge in your bank app within 2 days. That is the whole video on one screen. You now know how to walk into any cafe, market, or hotel in Indonesia. Hand over a card, and not quietly hand over an extra 5 to 10% on top of every bill. The trap that catches almost every first-time visitor, you can see it coming now, and stop it with one button. Indonesia is a generous country to travelers who pay attention to small moments, and quietly expensive to the ones who don't. The terminal in your hand is one of those moments. One last thing, you just learned that the phrase bayar dalam rupiah is worth real money to you. There is more where that came from. I made a video on the best ways to pick up some Bahasa Indonesia before a trip, including a lazy method most travelers have never heard of and that took me years to stumble onto myself. It is on the card popping up on screen now. Tap that and it will play next.